Oh no. What's Sodic up to you? You know it's some nonsense. At least my hand is decent. Some like oops all spells or let's see what his last legacy deck is. It's been a while since he's played Legacy. Alright, so I want to go Once Upon a Time into Eternal on the White Plume. Assuming that card's not going to be super great against him. Second City of Traitors. So I can go Eiganjo. I can go like I can use Once Upon a Time on Chrome Mox. I can go like Eiganjo, Chrome Mox, Lotus Petal, White Plume. And then I hopefully get a basic. Or I could go Touch, Chrome Mox Touch, City of Traitors. Saved a Lotus Petal for the second Once Upon a Time. Maybe that's a bit better. Especially if he has like a Force of Will for White Plume. In which case, I think I like that a bit better maybe. I mean, he could just be playing Initiative as well. It's usually not his style, but he's actually triple queuing. Chrome Mox was Touch. City of Traitors, White Plume. I mean, either way, I'd probably just take Eiganjo. I mean, this can have value just blinking White Plume. Alright, then I'm gonna imprint Touch. Play. Thing is, White Plume gives you a basic. So if I imprint Once Upon a Time and cast White Plume of Lotus Petal and Eiganjo, I'll have 2 mana. I get to get a basic. I get to play my basic, I guess, to save Touch. Also, like, Touch might be good against some of the combo decks. Touch might be good against some of the combo decks. Because let's see, if I go City thingy, then I cast Spell. Feels a little slow. I think I'm going to imprint Once Upon a Time. I think I'm going to save my Touch of the Spirit Realm. Should have played Lotus Petal before playing Eiganjo. I mean, if he wants to force a will Lotus Petal, I guess he could have Force of Negation. Alright, so I got the initiative. Then we'll see. I might want to go Scry 2, or I might want to race. Oh yeah, what happened in football? Who won the playoff games? I don't care a ton about football, but I'll say Marsh Flats. Is that breakfast? Reanimator. Alright, so I guess in hindsight, didn't matter too much what I did. Gristlebrand in the yard, so let's see, what can I draw that's good? Sword's probably not great. I don't have a ton of don't have a ton of good draws if she's gonna reanimate Gristlebrand. Let me see what's in reanimator decks these days. Okay, sure. Archon, Gristlebrand, Grief, Ritual, and Tomb Looting. Reanimate, Exhume. He discarded Gristlebrand and Exhume. So he has the nuts. He's reanimating next turn. If I put counters, puts him down to 14. Trap puts him down to 2 potentially if he draws 7. And the other way around goes like, what does Goad do? I mean, I guess it can do good either way. That Goad target, it means like it has to attack or something dumb, something bad. Makes them attack, yeah. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna go damage. It's definitely a matchup where you wish you had Thalia and Chalice. Because if I attack him down to 16, even if I have a removal for Gristlebrand, putting them to 14 means only one activation of Gristlebrand. Just Forge, I'd hope to try and get lucky on top of everything. Maybe that's enough. I go like a touch or Palace Jailer. My top 2 cards. We're on Sword. Yeah, we're on Swords. No Chalice, unfortunately. I have Chalice in the sideboard. Archon could be good. He did discard Exhume, so he might just be on Exhume only. And if he reanimates, how many basic Swamp does he play? 0, potentially 1.
Maybe if you can't beat him, join M.
Yeah, I've already joined them a while ago. Last time I played Legacy, I definitely could not beat them when I was playing other decks. What's up, Lace? Thanks for the resub. On the link. What's the link? Wow. 1.4 million to win 11,000 down the drain. That happened. Alright, hopefully that Archon top deck is good enough. Might be the legit best card I could have drawn. Okay, he has Reanimate. It's down to 1? Oh yeah, Gristlebrand is 8. Oh, I guess I'm dealing 5 damage. And if I draw Sword to Plowshare, I can win the game. Sword to Plowshare or removal spell.
Stoked you're playing Legacy. Would be sweet to see more in the future.
Hey, Dunjackal. Yeah, I've been enjoying Legacy too. I'll try to, play some here and there. The showcase plus, whenever it comes up. Word Up Initiative, yeah. Word Up Initiative. I have a few cards that wins me the game. I mean, I feel like the last turn it was almost exactly Archon, and then like removal was decent. Of course, but what are you playing, Lord Beerus? Murktide? Delver? It's a trap, right? Basic Plane says nice deck choice. Thank you. Says Lethal. Whenever you attack, target clear. Oh, that was easy. Just not attack with Archon and I win. Kind of Episodex number, I feel. Maybe it's selective memory, but I feel like I run really well against him lately. I even drew Ephemerate. Ephemerate was a nut rat. Whenever you attack, target attacking cleric, rogue, warrior. Cleric. Whenever you attack, it explores. Whenever you attack. Okay. Karakas. Yeah, Karakas was pretty good too. I mean, this turn I had a lot of good draws. Last turn, I'm not sure I had so many good draws. It was mostly Archon. Because he discarded an Exhume, so he probably had Reanimate and Exhume. He had 4 cards after discarding, so his hand was very like land, Reanimate, Exhume, and something else. Why is Minx and Boo good? Kind of obvious if you read the card. Maybe you misread bits of it, or you didn't. You like basically you play it, you get a 4/4 haste trample, and then if you untap with it, you get to sack that to deal 4 damage and draw 4 cards. Alright, Containment Priest seems good. Faerie Macabre seems good. Chalice of the Void seems good. And then potentially... That's probably it, actually. How's Verd untapped? Archon of Emeria. Hey, Polymere. 51 months. Polymere. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the support. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Alright, let's see. Oh. Archon, Gristlebrand, Grief. I don't know if that's an outdated sideboard or not. Iona. Probably want all the fast stuff. Ephemerate seems like it could be fine. Let's see what the sideboard guide I have says for Reanimator. At least for a part of the graveyard decks. -4 White Plume, -4 Seasoned Dungeoneer. Wow. That's a version was like Chalice Thalia. Oh, that's interesting. And Jailer. Mindcensor. Wait, that's insane. I'm actually supposed to board out all my initiative cards? Can't be right. Alright, I guess I'll do that. That's like a different main deck too. I'm guessing I butchered that. It's like a no list. That's Thalia. Chalice in the main. I mean, it's kind of same configuration after sideboards. I mean, that initiative creature seemed pretty good. I could see it being worse on the draw, though. I could see initiative creatures being worse on the draw. I mean, initiative creatures, at least the 3-mana one seems good when you're like maybe going to be a little lower on resources and stuff. Just to get that basic land and be able to function a bit. Yeah, I guess I'll keep. Does Reanimator play Thoughtseize? 2 for grief that list has. Ancient Tomb Petal or Eiganjo Petal? What can I rep better? Can I rep something with 3 mana? I have Mindcensor. Petal before land? Why does it matter? Oh yeah, they might be worried about Mindcensor now. Like if he doesn't entomb now and I play a land. Yeah, okay. When did Reanimator ditch the Nourishing Troll package? I guess they need more interaction. You can't be as goldfishy. Not to just one-shot people was Nourishing Troll. Alright, should I rep Mindcensor? Plus that potentially just gives me, I guess it's the same amount of mana next turn either way. I'll play Ancient Tomb. Maybe it makes it look a little less like I have Containment Priest when I do that. So let's see. According to this list has 2 snuff outs to kill a Containment Priest. So ideally, if I can play it with the channel card up or Ephemerate, I don't have to play it right away. I did the Vintage Showcase and I went 6-2. I got 19th because my breakers were really bad. I lost to Dredge once, or I think I lost to what? Real Dredge or the Squee? I think I lost to the Squee Master Bazaar list, and I lost to Javier who was playing Sultai. Against Javier, I timed out and think I maybe would have won, but played too slow. Game was kind of hard. He had a sick combo in the third game. He had Oko and Tabernacle, and when you turn a creature in an elk, it doesn't it doesn't count. It loses all abilities, so it loses the ability to have to pay one for the upkeep, and that interaction won him the game because he was making elks and he didn't have to pay for them. Fracture and Serenity. Artifact Enchantment. Did you know that that card is typoed in French? It says, I think it says creature instead or on top, maybe instead of like something. And we actually cubed was it the other day at my friend's place, and he has the French version. And I'm like, man, I didn't remember Fracture was that good. I was like, and then like, I was like, no, it's typoed. I like remember, and I was like, I think they had been playing that card like as is though. I wonder if they had playing that card as is or something. It's on top. It's it's basically like best removal spell ever printed. The French version. Are you sure? Are you sure there's not one that's missing? I think there was definitely Planeswalker, Creature, maybe no artifact. Cube, yeah, it is. It's probably you're right in the cube, but it's like a low power cube. But anyways, it's funny because I think what happened is my friend put in his deck, and I was going through his deck, and he's like, "Can you make a few cuts?" And I'm like, "Well, that card's not very good." And then I saw Fracture, and I was like, "I don't think Fracture is very good." And then I read it, and I'm like, "Huh?" And then he's like, "What? It's not very good." I'm like, "I think there's something wrong there. Something's off." As I open his face in the slow, he's triple queuing. But I'm not playing much faster. Hey Tim, what's up, buddy? Fact 2. Détruisez un artefact ciblé, une créature. Okay, I see. Enchantment is missing. Artifact, creature, or planeswalker. Did I enjoy playing Vintage? Yeah, a lot. There was like some pretty overwhelming spots. Was having to play around Tabernacle and stuff, and knowing when to Bazaar. And I'd play that deck again. I would maybe try Squee. Try to fit in 4 Squee. Maybe Squee over Bloodghast, and I think if I had to play the deck again, I would try to play Squee over Bloodghast. Maybe trim. There's not much you can trim. Maybe trim another couple cards for 4 Squee, basically. See how that goes. When are we? Is end step. So I could play Containment Priest now and start beating down, which is obviously relevant against Gristlebrand. It makes me use my Lotus Petal, so let's not do that. Because I have 2 Emira's Call in hand. I could get 7 mana this game. I mean, this game could play out really slowly. The newest Queen? No, just like Queen Goblin above to like get value out of your Bazaar. Because you're a Bazaar deck that like still tries to play the game after the first few turns. There's your Wastelands and Cradle and Hexdrinker, and like a lot of the deck was that game was a lot of the games was that deck you use Bazaar on the first turn, maybe on the second one, and then you usually have to wait a bunch to start using it again. There's already versions like that that exist. They play Squee, they play the blue black one too that you can return, and then they play kind of a value Bazaar game, and there's like the full range of. It's kind of interesting. There's a full spectrum range of. It's a nice draw. There's a full spectrum range of cards you can do just Bazaar, Dredge, almost no other lands. Um, I don't know, there's like 20 different Bazaar decks you can play. Wow, how am I winning on clock? Because he's triple queuing. No need to, no need to be mean or anything. Alright, kind of tempting to play the priest now. He's down to 2 cards. He needs 1 to get rid of Containment Priest. Then he also needs something for Faerie. I doubt Sodek is watching my stream. Highly, 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 highly doubt it. Yeah. Alright, initiative creature would be perfect here. Except I boarded out a bunch. I have Emiris called mana next turn. It's gonna be a decent clock. We'll Solitude trigger if they cast a show and tell. If a non-token creature wasn't cast, exile it instead. It's instead. Show and tell not very good against Containment Priest. Oh, I didn't update the deck list. I'm playing card for card Macwin Sauced latest list. Should I pay free here just in case I want to hardcast Solitude? Is there a world where I need to hardcast Solitude? I mean, there is. I don't think the damage really matters at this point. I don't think there's a world where I'm hardcasting Solitude next turn. Grief, maybe? If you hardcast a Grief... He hardcasts a Grief, maybe. But if he hardcasts a Grief, he's saying a Mirror's Call. Which means I want to cast Solitude right away. Alright, I guess I'll pay 3 life. Don't think my life total matters too much. I just got sent a box that says Craque de fromage from a French friend. I don't know what Craque de fromage is. I mean, fromage is cheese and craque is like crunch. If you're talking about food, so it might be like some crunchy cheese, some Cheez-Its. I don't know, some kind of, that's some, it's probably delicious. Crackers and cheese. Some kind of appetizer, you know, some of these delicious salty appetizers. Cheese nips. What's cheese nips? Yeah, Cheez-Its, cheese nips.
Well, now I am hungry. Thank you, another.
Alright, so now he has 3 cards. You see those Containment Priest, my Faerie. Hey, Jekyll. Yeah, I'm hungry too now. If I didn't eat a ton for lunch, I might go get myself a snack after this round. I mean, can he... Yeah, I guess he can probably win on time. He still has to win a 3rd game. He has to win this game and win a 3rd game. Man, triple Q... I mean... There's no way it's like plus EV to triple Q, right? You time out, you play worse, you don't enjoy yourself. I mean, double Q, why not? Triple Q is a little rough. I mean, it's for Animator. He could maybe win really fast. They're triple queuing. That's what MTG Bot says, and given how slow he's been playing. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, he has this. I guess I'll play Lotus Petal first. I mean, I doubt he has days in his deck, but you can see some people enjoy it more because there's more happening, but I get stressed by even double queuing. Yeah, I mean, double queuing I could see, but triple queuing, you have to be like so fast, so good. Probably like good computer too. Yeah, I mean, I hate double queuing too. I used to do it all the time. I used to double queue and triple queue a lot. I don't remember how much I timed out. Obviously, I wasn't streaming though. At least double queue a decent bit. I don't know about triple queue. Alright, pretty nice hand. Obviously. Okay, they kept 7. Is that good or bad against Doomsday? I think I won the one time I played against Doomsday was it, but who knows what that means. Mom. Probably want to go for value in this matchup. So let's see, what do I need to be worried about? I need to be worried about them taking back the initiative. What is if I go... So let's see, they're playing... They shouldn't have Solitude. Mother of Runes, Stoneforge Mystic, Thalia, Archon, Flicker Wisp, Skyclaves, White Plumes. But they don't even play the 2 mana lands if they're playing the same list, so they can't even play White Plume next turn. I mean, the 4-1 menace is nice. And this Cry's pretty good right now. I'm not sure what the 2 counters do for me. It does kill them really fast though. 15, 10. To draw cards. Probably does Cry. Bottom. And top that. Not always one everyone always one left. I think it depends. I think here it's maybe better to go right. Goading Mom's kind of nice, no? Treasure token saves me 2 life. Goading Mom is interesting. Forces it to attack. They can tap it before combat. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that doesn't do much. Probably gonna use Solitude on it. Alright, I'll do treasure token. Dash. Once upon a time. Nice treasure token. Swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could lead Was Once Upon a Time. Saves me 1 mana for next turn. I mean, I could hit Palace Jailer. I guess that'd be even better than the downside is to get to know what I have. The upside is I save a tiny bit of mana. I found Palace Jailer. I mean, I'm assuming Palace Jailer is just better than Solitude here. But it's not too greedy. Yeah, Monarchy plus Initiative plus Solitude in hand. And I'm getting a 4/1 Menace next turn. I don't want to take 1,000,000 damage. What do I name here? I don't think it really matters. Name Elemental, I guess. Well, that just happened. Interesting. There's no mana burn. Give me back the initiative. Eiganjo is nice. This deck as busted as it seems. It's been in my experience, yeah. It's been just as busted as it seems in my experience. Alright, they have the initiative back. Could just attack with everyone because I have Eiganjo. Seems like a fine trade. Kind of obvious what I have, I guess, but maybe I should have played City of Traitors first. I mean, it's all so tough for them to just take 9 damage. I mean, I could just have... I mean, they're both great. Alright, sideboard. They get Path, Council's Judgment, Sword of War and Peace, Cataclysm. Their last sideboard doesn't have a ton. They're bringing Empty-Shrine and Ballista. I'm gonna board out the Archons. And then Loran's a bit better against their version. Because they have Ether Vial and some equipments. Archon. I mean, I could bring in Priest because of Ether Vial. Sauce says he was trailing on the Once Upon a Time. Thalia. Ether Vial. My Priest backfire. Yeah, a couple Flicker Wisps. Mindcensor against Stoneforge, and that's it. Right, it's with Priest is I'm boarding out some good cards. Their list is so bizarre, they just don't even play Palace Jailer. It's kind of nuts. Well, their latest list didn't. What do I want to cut? Lotus Petal or Once Upon a Time? Once Upon a Time gets a little worse. I guess you have the treasure token from the if you always go right in a grindy matchup. Seems like cutting Once Upon a Time is kind of a mistake. But cutting Lotus Petal is also a little sketchy. I've got Lotus Petal. Having more Ancient Tombs in my opening hand seems good and stuff. I've been waiting so. Why do you want? They have Ether Vial, they have Stoneforge for Jitte. Yeah, it's not that great. Lose to turn one mom.hand. Bit of a weird one. Looks like a mulligan. Hey Notice. What's up, buddy? Thanks for the resub. Hope you're doing good. I met Ignotus or met again. I don't remember, but we met in Sophia. Sophia. I don't know why I always say Sophia. I say it like I don't know. Anyways, I think this is a mulligan. Not too sure what I'm looking for in an opening hand, though. I mean, I could just turn one touch. Turn one touch a mom. I might actually keep. I have mana. I have Ancient Tomb, which seems kind of important. Oh, they play Port and Wastelands. Mull? What are you hoping for? Other than spells and lands. Not too sure Mull is reasonable here. They're not playing Initiative. And they can't play it on turn one. They're just playing the 3-drop Initiative, I think, not the 4-drop. Creatures and lands. And my creatures can backfire. And I already have lands. Need creatures? Do I though? Initiative creature on the draw is not going to be that amazing. They played the 4-drop initiative. That's a good point, actually. Because their list changed. That's a good point. Yeah, I mean, my problem is that, initiative creature is cool, but I also need lands. And touch can catch me up a lot. Kind of have all usable cards right now. I guess I don't have my 1/1. Go small into that 1/1. And the mana may be a tiny bit awkward. Alright, I'll mull. Okay. And I guess I have to keep Chrome Mox. Or not. Alright, I'm gonna start timing out people who bother me with the clock. No one cares. What's the better 4-drop? Getting the initiative back's pretty important. But I have Shrine for that. Maybe Pal's Jailer is better. Sorry, I know that person didn't mean wrong, but I'm kind of off people mentioning the clock, even if it is a problem. Especially when you're like actual tough decisions. Okay, maybe sometimes I'm wasting time and that's fair, but like tough mulligan decisions is I don't know. Bottom Ballista because I need a white card. Well, I can just use Palace Jailer as my white cards and an actual keep a spell I can cast. 7 was a hard choice. I think so. It is true though, having like a shot at Empty-Shrine could be nice. In Empty-Shrine, if they have Stoneforge for thingy. Well, looks like I should have kept the white card. Should have believed in the heart of the cards. What's the shrine? It's 1/1 pro white. 1/1, it has protection from the colors of permanent you control. So basically 1/1 pro white for 1. Yeah, I know Lucid means it's really tough when you play Vintage and Legacy because I'm more or less, because I'm clueless. So it's harder for me to tell if someone else is clueless. Because in Modern and Pioneer and formats I play a decent bit, you can kind of tell. But in Legacy, it's like I'm clueless, so I can't really tell if someone's like kind of know what they're talking about or not at all.
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
Do I set my PT Career ultimatum somewhere? I think so. Because I think I still have ultimatums, and I'm assuming it's the one I played in Tokyo, in Kyoto, because I don't think I would ever go back and buy some more, so I don't get why the initiative's so dominant. Have you played with or against it? You'll quickly understand. Chat watching, Giga Chat playing people vanish. Looks like they might be double queuing too. Everyone's just double queuing today. Not are double queuing. Showcase. Oh, they're playing a Legacy League. Final boss of the challenge would be quadruple cure. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna play the Ballista. I'm just gonna try and play the 2/2 in case I have a mom. I'm trying to save my Ballista. And I mean, if they have another waste or port, I can always play it
Playing
next
my
turn.
first paper legacy in like 4 years next month, lol.
Nice. Like the ML. Thanks for the resub. What are you playing? What's the tournament? What are you playing? Elves? Mishra's Factory. 12th post at Action UK. Okay, why do I need to be worried about Mom? Mom does seem kind of sweet in an adventure meta. 2 mana, they could have Thalia, Stoneforge. Attacking doesn't make a ton of sense. Having a blocker seems kind of nice. Should I shoot Mom right away? Is it getting better for me? I guess I can shoot in their upkeep. Or do I need to? Hold for Stoneforge. I guess I don't need to do it right now. I'm not too scared of anything, right? Okay. It goes underneath it and I get it back. I get a 0/0. I don't have a Crusade effect in my deck. Oh. Sauce would have had a Lotus Petal here most likely. A bit better. And I kind of wish I had kept the other one just because it's easier to cast. I guess that's something I didn't really consider. Because my opening hand was Emira's Call and Chrome Mox, so I thought I'd be okay on white mana, but I got Wastelanded, and I drew... these lands were nice to draw, but... I don't think you want to board that once upon a time in this matchup, especially on the play, because they're pretty weak to turn one initiative. They're like, I don't think they're playing the 2-mana lands. All right, that's probably going to be really bad for me. Need a white mana ACP. Yeah, color complete. I mean, I could Solitude Stoneforge, but I'm not sure if that's a winning strat. Problem is they can blink the, if I get the token with Jailer, they can maybe blink it. Also, can I keep the Monarchy? Let's say I draw white mana next turn. I jail the token. I have a blocker. Factory can block. Mistress Factory. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not beating a Flicker Wisp. One of their cards thingy. Thing is, if I like do that now, I'm literally never casting another spell. I think I just have to stay go and pray, but I think either way I'm in pretty bad shape. Take it, the initiative. I'll conserve time for game free. Yeah, I probably should. I want to play it out. I can maybe get the initiative back, get a planes. I think I'll be okay. I mean, this game's gonna be over fast. I'll have 9 minutes. Speed up a bit. It seems pretty over. Oh, better skull. Planes. Alright. It's fine. Loran just for Ether Vial. Maybe a Jitte. Maybe Loran is Containment Priest. I mean, they can just not, it counters Vial. Yeah, I mean, so I thought about it. Ice against triple Vial draw would have been okay. Also, Flash for initiative. All my other cards are so good though. Like all my other cards are just removal. And I'm just gonna keep it simple. Seems fine, right? Once upon a time. Could have turn 1. Ancient Tomb, you beautiful. You absolute beauty. What do I pitch? They're not very good at getting the initiative. But playing a second... Do you get to go one deeper in the dungeon if you play a second one? You get to move further down. So I get like, I mean, I could race. Ugh. I also have like a ton of removal in my deck. Could race, I could just cry into some removal. What am I worried about? Mom plus something? That's so slow, and I think you just keep the creature. Yeah, I think you just go for the eyes. See what I draw. Nice, my upkeep. I kind of want to just cry. Scry, treasure, 4-1. The 4-1's just 4-1 menace. I mean, they can blink it, but Death of Forge Trap, really? I mean, I don't care how fast I kill them. I just care about my win rate. What the hell's that argument? I mean, are we goldfishing here? Down to 15. Next down, down to... So down to 15, down to 10. I have 8 damage. I mean, I don't think I can lose really either way, to be honest, but... I could just cry to create treasure. How do they win? How do they freaking win? What's their best 2-drop? Like Stoneforge? Stoneforge plus Mom next turn. 5 down to 10. I mean, I agree, like, the damage is kind of nuts right now. But I feel like if I go the other way, I'm, like, almost guaranteed to get to the throne of the dead tree. Because I get to cry into removal and get a 4-1. Alright. I guess I'll do Forge, but I think if it was just me, I would have done the other side. Because what, my turn's gonna be like one turn slower, maybe? Not even. No need to cry, we know it spell. Yeah, but like it is, and you like mom double sword or something. RT's unbeatable, yeah. Close unbeatable. Get my second planes or deal a bunch of damage. Or both. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I don't know, I still feel like Euroline is more likely to lose to double removal plus some creatures and stuff. Like the line I took, if they had let's say they had double sword plus mom into like an initiative creature, I just lose, right? Whereas if I go the other way, I get that 4/1, I get to scry into like the goods. Yeah, the last one's ridiculous. Extortion's probably pretty smart. Extortion's probably playing initiative. Also, they're 2-0, so. Ban Stoneblade. What the hell? Doomsday before that? Ooh. Ban Stoneblade, White Plume Adventurer, Orchard Name. Okay, they're playing like anti. Alright, gotta expect some creature deck either way. I have removal. I have the Dungeoneer to get back the initiative at some point. Problem with my hand is that if they get the initiative fast, I'm not getting it back until... If I get lucky, I can get it back on my third turn. They mulliganed. Also known for Cephalid lately. Assuming this hand's decent against Cephalid. I don't see a ton of Cephalid lately. Lots of Doomsday. Maybe I should mulligan. Because it's not even that good against the initiative. It's like not great against the initiative. Bad against combo. I don't have a 2-mana land. I don't have the 3-mana guy. I mean, not having a 2-mana land is a bit like a mulligan. And not having the 3-mana guy also feels like a mulligan. I don't know. This is maybe bad, but I'll mull. Alright, I'll keep that. And then get rid of Chrome Mox, probably. Definitely keeping. Doesn't seem like Chrome Mox is playable. Looks better. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, depends what they're playing. The first hand just had too many things missing from it. London Mulligan is strong. London Mulligan is... Alright, White Plume, where are you? And played first, but then they get it back. But then I can attack, right? I can white plume, they white plume. I have a removal for it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty straightforward. Oh no, if I Lotus Petal, I can't cast Palace Jailer next turn. They need to have like Sword for my white plume into white plume for me to get punished. Oh no, they don't even need to because I don't get the counters on my white plume. Plains fast. Could be. Let's see. If they have turn to white, they go white plume. They go white plume. I could go jailer next turn. So what happens if I just say go? Don't play it. Yeah, I mean, it's the rule of thumb, don't play your initiative creatures first, but what about playing Lotus Petal? Could have Archon turn 2, and then I can't go Petal. Can I get punished for playing a Petal? Unlikely. Is there a reason why I want to play Ancient Tomb over Plains? I'll play the Petal too, in case they go Archon. I mean, I don't think they would just keep like turn to Archon, but playing Lotus Petal also gives them the info. Oh yeah, Archon does punish me. It's true, I should have maybe played Ancient Tomb. Yeah. I messed up. There's almost no way to have Wasteland in their deck. I mean, now I can just play Jailer, right? You don't really get punished for playing Jailer in this matchup. Huh. Or I could play my own Archon.
Less than 3.
Archon quietly goaded in the mirror. Yo, JD Tuss. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for the 32 months. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Archon first means... So let's see. If I play Jailer, they could go Ancient Tomb Jailer. And then I'm in super bad shape, right? Archon a lot worse into Sword. It's a bit worse. I don't know about a lot worse. Sword. Archon line does suck in Sword. They also played like turn 1 Eiganjo. And they played turn 2 tab that, so looks like they have Sword in hand. Jailer, do we need to have 2 minutes? So what happens? They go 2 mana, Jailer my Jailer. I got to draw a card first. I play, and then I untap. All hell's breaks loose. If I play Archon, they're gonna sword it, untap. And they'd probably like playing like me, just 2 Jailers. What else does Jailers get punished by? Plume seems good. Does it? Plume now seems good. Oh yeah, what's the downside to Plume now? I Plume, they sword, on tab, they play their initiative creature. I play Jailer. I get the Monarchy, but they keep the initiative for a bit. I mean, every line gets punished by something. I don't think there's a perfect line. Pretty likely to have swords, given they played Eiganjo first over Emeria. So that's -1 cards. I feel like Jailer first probably the best line. Archon is the more safe. Archon's gonna get sworded and then they get the initiative. Alright, I need to do something. I guess Archon can't go too wrong. But it's the lowest upside. No swords. Okay, I guess that was a misread by me. They didn't have sword, then Archon's probably the best line. Okay, they're playing the Chalice version. Now what? Can only play a spell a turn. Jailer, they can go Jailer. Jail my Archon. And then they block my Jailer. Probably just White Plume, right? Second Archon, really? No, I think I can go for White Plume pretty safe. Safely. Chalice is on one, yeah. Well, looks like they have Solitude in hand. They're playing Chrome Mox there. So what does that mean? Alright. Forge Archon. Why Forge Archon? So what am I gonna do? Like, yes, play. Yeah, I do need to play fast. That is justified. All right. I don't know why people want me to. I'm just gonna scry. Not sure why people want me to forge. Playing for Emeria? I don't know. So I could play another Archon. Or I could start jailing. I play Jailer. This Solitude Archon. Untap Jailer something. I still have the initiative. They just play Palace Jailer and say go. Solitude, untap Solitude. Solitude, untap Jailer. Well, at least if they have Solitude or removal spell, I still get back the initiative. And all they get for now is like one basic. I could have like also not attacked with Archon. Like it's not like I need to do anything right now. I just need to keep the thingy. Swords. Probably pretty safely Jailer now. I mean, I guess there is the nearest call that I need to worry about. That's where it is a dead draw. Mountain. This Pals Jailer Solitude is asking for trouble. Maybe that's Fury. Should have just held Pals Jailer. I was thinking I Sword. I forgot about Chalice, not gonna lie. Also, it might end up in a race, actually. Alright, that was pretty spewy. Yeah, hopefully the tokens are just enough. You have the channel cards. Why didn't we block? Protection from creatures. We're unswording creatures because they have Chalice for 1. Premium chatting right now. Premium chatting. I would have easily won that game if I played way more aggressively, but I think I'm still okay. Getting first to the last one is like pretty nuts. But just chaining.
Mr. Hat, I'm happy to sub another month. Also, when Geo?
Hey, better easier. Appreciate it. Stack was everyone? Probably fine. Pretty smart. Gain 6. I mean, I guess I could do the same thing on the Menace token. Solitude, another Jailer. Already have the Monarchy. Might as well Solitude, right? That creature is annoying. They did a lot of clock damage. I'm a little worried. Maybe Solitude, their Solitude was like a better play here. That might have been lethal. But that was lethal anyways. Alright. So, Empty-Shrine Ballista. So Saw's does Loran for Once Upon a Time in the mirror. So I think I'm just gonna trust him. And cut the Archons. Alright, then I'm gonna close chat because maybe I'll play worse, but probably play faster with chat closed. It's just so tempting to always board out Lotus Petal. Keep some Once Upon a Time and stuff. Once Upon a Time's been very good for me. I wonder what else you can cut besides Once Upon a Time. That'd be reasonable if you don't want to cheat on lands. Not sure I would have kept even was a Once Upon a Time here. Alright, if I lose, let's try and lose fast. Get rid of a Lotus Petal. And I have a land that doesn't do much, like triple Lotus Petal. No Ancient Tomb. No 1/1. Alright, keep. Once Upon a Time. Is that. I guess I can get rid of Lotus Petal. And could get rid of City of Traitors. Could be wrong, but City of Traitors when I'm on Mull to 5. Because I want to get to 5 mana. I mean, I want to get 7 mana, really, even. Chrome Mox, pretty terrible draw. Ancient Tomb, White Plume. I mean, I have Empty. I think I still take White Plume. Oh, maybe play the Emeria here. I guess I could use Emeria for Chrome Mox if I draw land. Alright, so next turn I probably just play White Plume. Hope they don't have Ballista. Why doesn't it not yield? I don't get it. Yield through this turn. What do I do that it like... So why'd they do that? They could have like Containment Priest or something? Do I even want to attack? I guess I'll pass off 1 damage just to gain some time. Alright, I get to untap, but it targets. Tap a creature you control. Oh, it doesn't even target. So what's that? That's also the initiative? Oh, but it's red. Oh, that's the tech. It's the tech in the mirror match. Forgot they had red mana in their deck. Do I Dungeoneer? Get Dungeoneer. 5 free trample. Exile the top if you. I only have 1 card left. Alright, I'll forge. This way can attack into the 5/3. Ooh, also good against Ballista, I guess. Grab, draw cards. Ooh, Forge Ballista is nice. Whenever you attack, target attacking doesn't work on target. It's you get to draw first. They need removal. The removal for that. Then they get it back. They get to forge. They get to shoot my shrine. I still get it back, but I don't know. I mean, they're all great, right? Just mass dungeoneers. GG, F, 2 more Coco. What's Coca? What's going on? Oh. Wait, did I skip my attack step? They're saying nice things to me in chats. Unironically nice things. First white plume has more value than third dungeoneer. Okay. Was my upkeep? Oh right, it triggers in the upkeep. Coca has the 5/3 trample. Yeah, I figured. They said they had 2 more in hand and they were hoping for another lands. Yeah. I'm on the draw. They mulliganed. Well, first let's look them up real quick. I'm just gonna assume anyone who has a good record right now is just playing mono white initiative. Never mind, is a Delver. Axel is a Delver most recent list. Is my hand good against Delver? Can get my Once Upon a Time Dazed if I lead was it. I guess it's not that bad to get Once Upon a Time Dazed. I mean, half my deck is mana sources. I don't have Archon, which is nice. Let's see if they have a strong history of playing Delver. So that was over a month ago. Delver. Yeah, they pretty much always play Delver. I agree this hand is not amazing against Delver. Alright, I'm gonna mulligan. This hand's probably a bit better. Can just pitch Solitude. I just jump Sword into I just jump Sword into thingy here. I want to just Solitude that. I can just touch the Spirit Realm. I get this white plume value. Cleric. Quadruple Volt, GG. Oh, look at me. I've spent only a minute per turn on average. It's my new record for the day, I think. I don't think I got to my third turn in under 3 minutes before. Let's see, do I just forge here? Delver. Wow, they bricked. They have 3 types. There's a lot of damage and it is draw a card. This Scry's kind of sick though. Treasure's kind of nice. We need to worry about fast Murktide, I guess. I do have Solitude for the first Murktide. I always feel like it's so goddamn close. I'm just gonna scry. I know there's like a always left meme, but I like scrying with all the lands I have. Jeez, why did I scry? Alright, sure. Don't mind if I do. I think I saved the Cavern for Solitude. Probably the only way I lose. I guess Lightning Bolts. Quads Lightning Bolts. If I can stay up to kind of nice if I can stay above 9. Man, I might actually lose the initiative here. What about Eiganjo? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Could White Plume. Could lose to double bolts. They have instant. I mean, it's hard for them to get a creature in the yard and flip Delver. I guess I'll just say go. Already got creature in the yard. Force of Will. So they could have land Murktide. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty big Murktide. I think I'm still gonna. Who do I get rid of? The one that lets them scry? The one that forces them to attack? I want to get the one that lets them scry. Oh, to get a land though. I'm dumb. To get a land, so they're more likely to get Murktide now. To go land Murktide. Maybe I should have taken it. I mean, in hindsight, I think I wish I'd gone trap. Ponder. Ponder, shuffle. Old Solitude. Okay. In pretty solid shape. Do I get like 2 triggers? Oh, and I drew that. That's kind of close, and that was the game where I did break on iteration too. It's so close, I guess. Alright, I've played 1 lightning bolt. So I play white plume, I die to double lightning bolts. I guess I could hit Solitude. Never mind, I'm dumb. Could hit something good was a throne. Cleric mana. Alright. Let's hit something good here. Palace Jailer. What a beaut. This way I don't lose to double bolts. I know one of their cards is Force of Will. Oh, and I have a sword now. What was that game? We both mulliganed? Both mulliganed. Alright, let's see. So on Ballista. And I potentially want the Chalice Chalice Sword to Plowshare non-bow. Okay, what are my bad cards? That one sideboard guide says -4 Petal, -1 Peacekeeper, which I don't have, +4 Swords. So that one sideboard guide wants to have all the swords, all the Chalice. And they board out Lotus Petal. So according to that guide, I should bring in these 5 cards and board out like Lotus Petal. I guess Archon's kind of mid. Mindcensor trades with Delver. They're gonna have like probably either Berserker or one of the first strike creatures they're gonna have. Lotus Petal, Lotus Petal, Lotus Petal. Ballista free chalice for 4 Archons, 1 Petal. Yeah, I was thinking about doing something like that. Archon's like kind of okay against them. Also, it's like there might be spots where I don't wanna lead with like white plume and stuff, and I can play an Archon first at least. Gives me something to play first. Could try him on Once Upon a Time in this matchup. I could see that being a good trim because games might go a little long. Alright, I guess I'll try that. I'll keep all the Lotus Petals. There's also Days. They kept 7. I have lands and a cavern. I have one of my basics already, so if I draw the second one, that sucks. I don't have a cheap removal spell. I don't have a Chalice. Playing's kind of nice against Wastelands. I do kind of wish that Lotus Petal was Archon, maybe. It's not a very good hand. I'd like to have what am I looking for in my opening hand? I'm looking for Sword to Plowshare, Touch of the Spirit Realm, maybe White Plume or thingy. Ancient Tomb's always nice. And Once Upon a Time doesn't really find the cards I'm interested in right now. That double Solitude at some point might be good. Do have the Cavern to make them on their own uncounterable. Alright, I think I'm gonna keep. I don't love it, but uh oh, I've seen worse draws, I guess. I don't want to Solitude that channeler. I could go Plains, Lotus Petal next turn, and then I have to go Cavern. Hope they don't have City. Just go Ballista next turn and kill it. Hope they don't have. Hope they don't turn it on right away. Could do Cavern of Soul on Construct. Do have 4 Cavern of Souls in my deck. Solitude now. Can probably Ballista your next threat. I think I maybe just like go. Kind of like Cavern Ballista here. Or I could just Lotus Petal Ballista. They don't play Counterspell, right? They might force the Ballista. Is that a win for me? I mean, it's really good if I can clear their only threat guaranteed. They probably force Ballista if they have it. I think I'm not going to be too greedy. So they could have Brazen Bar plus Force of Will. But they have that, they still need a removal spell. Their latest list had 2 Brazen Bars. So if I White Plume here and it resolves, do I Solitude Brazen Bar is the question. It's kind of tricky. I could just say go. I could just say go as my hand. I think I like saying go as my hand. Guess I should have maybe played Emeria. No, actually this is fine. I mean, I guess saying go's nice if they're not doing anything. They didn't play Brazen Bar. Surely they would have just played Brazen Bar last turn, right? Alright, I get to punish them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess now I just play White Plume. Could have double days. Maybe I should have not. Maybe I should play City of Traitors first. I play City of Traitors here. Kind of want to keep Call for Solitude. And their rotation was it. They were patient with it. They probably had it last turn. I mean, maybe they just drew it, but now they're forcing with Delver. If it's good enough for you, is it good enough for me? I mean, if I use my last 2 cards here, I have 3 cards left. If I Solitude here and they just have like a Murktide, so 4/4 Murktide, maybe 5/5. Can put counters on White Plume. I'll let them have the initiative. They get a land. They still need to deal with White Plume. But they keep the initiative for a bit. It might just be too slow to just maybe just do that now and hope the top of my deck is good. Get to scry 2. And have 4 mana. I can play most of my cards. I kind of like it. Alright. Yeah, I think I scry, right? Plus the Lotus Petal might be decent. Bottom, top. Stash. Yeah, I'll play City of Traitors this way I don't have to sack either of my petals if they have like another Brazen Bar. Alright, looks like I played that game pretty well in hindsight. I'll accept hindsight as a validation of my plays. I'm a safe touch, right? I don't think Eiganjo they can do much about. And touch deals with Murktide. That's fine. They have a Daze in hand. Alright, it's probably game. Solitude, I mean just Dungeoneer, right? Alright, nice. Didn't feel too tough.